Alright, let's make sure these mics are working. Got a new setup tonight. It looks good.
Yeah.
What's up, everybody? We are back again on Monday night. Happy Memorial Day to all of you. It's Mega Man Memorial Day. It's exciting. So we have a special episode for you tonight. Had the community challenge going on the past 2 weeks, and we met it Saturday night on a stream. So all 50,000 blue coins that were needed were acquired. And the reward for that is a Mega Man Network transmission stream. So this will probably be more of a reward for the viewers than us, because I don't know. I don't know. Maybe this game will surprise us, because we've not played it that much. It could be fun. So yeah, as always, Ikari Ninja's in the house.
Yo, yo.
Falkamania on his right.
Hello.
Repping the pink. Like I said, well, Ninja's not doing it. I don't know. He missed the memo, so.
Yeah.
I didn't get a memo. I just wanted pink.
But yeah, we're gonna give this game a go, and maybe about an hour in or so, we'll see how many viewers are filtering on in. We're gonna do our tier list rankings for the Mega Man series, the classic series, so 1 through 11 in Mega Man and Base. And it'll be our composite rankings between the three of us, because we did that before we started, and then updated that after we played through them all on stream. So yeah, I think we're ready to go.
We're gonna ruffle some feathers.
Oh yeah.
That's right. Depending on your
We're gonna step on some toes.
Yeah, I hope Kaiser is not in here, that Mega Man 5 streamer. Spoiler alert. But let's jump right into this game. We're as ready as we're ever going to be, I suppose. So this was released, I think, in 2003 in Japan, 2004 here. And this was like for Mega Man's like 15th anniversary. I think that was the event.
I thought the 15th. I think the 15th anniversary would be 2002 though.
Yeah.
It was close. Say 2002 on there, so I think I don't know. Maybe it was 2002 in Japan and 2003
Okay.
here, because it does say 2003 on the title screen. So I think that might be.
All right, well, fire it up. Cutscene to start.
I think this must be the end of Mega Man Battle Network, is what this is supposed to be.
This is the World Wide Web.
Yeah, you fight the World Wide Web.
www.
Yep. Al Gore created it, and it's up to megaman.exe to take it down. Oh, in Japanese, huh?
Yeah, I noticed that. But yeah, none of us have ever, I don't think, played beyond the first level in this game. And even when we did play it, it would have been back when it came out. So it's been a solid 15 years or more.
Well, yeah, probably almost 20 years. Really.
Well, it came out here in 2004.
Did it really?
Yeah, it said it released in Japan in 2003 and then came out here the next year. All hail the World Wide Web. So the me, there's this guy named Lan. That's like your character.
Yeah, yeah. Lan is like the little kid, right?
Yeah.
That's who you play as in Battle Network. Blazing through this.
Yeah, we wanted to skin. We gotta check our email here.
Oh, Higgsby.
Chip shop.
More virus damage? Uh-oh. This is just like 2020.
Must be a friend of Lan's. And Dex, I remember he's a kind of guts man looking guy. So just check out our emails.
Well, Gutsman is like his avatar or whatever, right? Because like how Lan has Mega Man, he has Gutsman EXE.
So we gotta jack in to the net. Just hit start. Map. You wanna jack in? Yeah, it's at the net from Lan's house. I feel like when I first played this game, I couldn't figure out.
DC count. Alright.
Okay,
Hey, because it's Rockman.
we have jacked into the net.
And the World Wide Web is gone.
Alright, we got some chip data.
So you always have the cannon.
No,
No?
I don't think so.
What? You cannot have your gun?
Well, that's the Buster. Cannon's like a more powerful.
Oh, okay.
So this is the same as what I got earlier. So I think this your 5 you start with must always be the same. But then I think it's random from there. So yeah, I have the cannon. Oh, we don't want to do that. Don't want to jack out. So that's just our Buster. I don't know what that bar at the top that keeps filling up is. But like if I use the cannon now, that 10 would go down to a 9. That's how many uses you have, and it would charge back up. That recovers your health, which is nice. Repair will like repair if like a floor falls apart. You can like place a floor block there. Your Buster is very weak though, right?
You gotta like level it up, don't you?
Probably.
Can you charge it?
No. But I'm trying to conserve the other weapons, so I'm gonna use the Buster whenever I can. Alright, or maybe it's not. Hold on to recovery as part of your weapon strategy.
What's that?
Shotgun chip. That's a good one. I don't know what those Z's are. Yeah, so you need a passcode to open that up. Yeah, it takes like what, 8 shots?
It's like playing his bass.
This is our passcode. You can slide. It's working. Nothing up there. The controls aren't bad. It doesn't feel too bad.
You play with the analog?
Yeah.
That's surprising.
This D-pad is so small.
It really is.
Oh, sword chip. So they respawn.
What did you use?
Got a cannon.
How did you use it?
That's why. All the
Okay,
abilities
the
are
one
wide.
that's in the big
Yeah.
box on the bottom.
The way I look at it, I'm probably gonna die before I get the boss anyways. And when you die, those reset, so I might as well use them.
Do you have 3 lives to get through a level? How does it
You
work?
have 2,
2?
which is
What?
stupid. Yeah. Jack out. See, I don't know, like if we
You jack out.
you jack out, can we save? Because you can't save in a level. So can you save and then you come back into the spot?
Maybe you should try it.
Yeah, this isn't a bad spot. Should I try jacking out?
Yeah. Sure.
Cause you can't save here. Okay, you got it.
It'd be nice if they told you, like, are you sure? You'll lose your progress.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously that sequence was pretty easy, so redoing it's fine, but... Made sure we had enough data.
I think you're right.
Yeah, so we saved it. Now we gotta jack back in. I bet you it starts at the beginning.
This game must not have done very well, considering they made no less than 5 Battle Network games.
Then Area 1.
But does it save your chips? That's what it is. It's saving your chips. So like if
Upward.
wait, no, it didn't save your chips. You got wide sword.
No, I mean, I have the chips, like, shotgun and sword are the ones I picked up.
Uh-huh.
So, like, we have those, but no, yeah, it resets.
Okay. Weird.
That's kind of annoying, because then you gotta do this stuff again. But you don't want to jack out.
Do you level up? Like, because your buster has to get more powerful. Like, it's
You would
not-
hope so.
It's not going to be like this the whole game.
If anyone's watching, let us know how the volume was. The game volume looks a little loud, but maybe. Oh, wait. Oh, I didn't. You gotta, like, equip them.
Yeah.
Yeah, you didn't have
How do you do
anything,
that? Item?
sub-chips.
I don't think they're called sub-chips, though.
Like, they're just chips.
Yeah.
Yep. You,
Yeah.
think you have to jack out.
Really?
Yeah.
What?
Maybe not.
Oh. So it did keep all your chips. But how many can you keep in your pack? This is confusing.
Like, what does this do? Like, I don't know how to equip them. That's what I want to figure out. Mega Man? This is armor.
Oh, we don't have any of these. Okay, so you can make your attack stronger. And you can give it a charge.
You think I have to jack out?
Yeah, I think so.
Wow.
And then select them again and jack back in.
That's fine. I like the health recovery one.
I'm a jacking.
I think, especially for beating the boss, having one that lets you recover health.
That seems like that would be important.
One of them is like recover 30. Like that's a lot. Jacking in once more. Three-way. Longsword, shockwave, V-gun.
So you have to do this right at the start.
Seems like it.
Okay.
Try the longsword.
Got 80 uses.
2. Wait. No, I didn't want just 2.
2?
I think that number on the top left is how many uses I have.
Oh, okay.
Oh, shockwave.
It's on the ground.
V-gun?
It's basically like that pickaxe that that guy's using.
But you can't swap out mid-level, it seems like. So.
No, I guess not.
Man. Stuff like this is nice. You can just stand here and you're at no risk. This is annoying. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Jeez.
HP level,
Is that a chip?
I think.
As this methodical climb.
Slow climb.
Oh, yeah, that's... What does the Z do?
I don't know.
The blocks with the panels indicate the correct route. I don't really understand. These guys.
Oh. Lock time.
You know, what about those V-chips, dude?
Yeah. Wouldn't hurt to know.
Is it like a form of currency?
Might be.
And password.
You can't shoot on the line?
You can.
Okay, yeah, makes sense.
Oh, okay. Spikes.
So spikes in this game aren't instant death, but they are early on because you can't take as much damage.
That sounds right.
But later on in the game, I guess.
Oh, that's a life.
Oh, cool.
Backup chips. It's our code. There you go. Whoa. She gives some kind of flame, this is what, fireman? Level?
Is it?
I think so.
Yep.
The song's good though.
Delete. Oh, he got me.
Ooh, and it doesn't affect his appearance at all.
Yeah.
Does it not give him like a visor? Or did he already have that? Because I thought earlier. Did he have that before? Oh, yeah,
Yep.
he did. Range. Earlier, I climbed down that. I was like, "Where does this lead to?" I died.
It just goes to lava.
Yeah,
That's what it looks like.
I gotta understand the point of it.
For that, for someone to climb down it instead of just
Like, it doesn't protect you from anything. What are those things that I just picked up?
I think those are cards. Maybe,
What are cards?
Chip scene?
chips, yeah.
But not like a chipped weapon.
No.
No,
I wonder how you refill like the shot, like how many uses of the chip you get.
Yeah.
Is there a way to? It's like, oh, is there like a cooldown? Yeah, it's with that green.
Oh.
My thought is, if I die to the boss, I'm gonna get new chips. I might as well use what I have to do the best attempt.
Well, you can change your chips.
How do you do that?
Press the Z button, I believe.
Oh.
Oh, recover 30. That's the one you want.
Bubbler seems like it would be good against Heat Man, doesn't it?
Yeah. It's water element.
Little bomb.
It's my favorite rapper.
How do you decide which ones you get to keep out of what you currently have?
I don't know.
Can you not?
I don't. That's a great question.
Like, am I only gonna have those 3?
I would just maybe just add all 5.
Well, I guess I can go back to that now. So I recover 30, bubbler, little bomb. Oh yeah, I just have those 3.
Oh, okay. If you need Z again, oh wait, no, you don't want to do that. Because you want to get rid of the ones that you have. You want to recover that health. Oh, that's good. There's no use to do that.
Yeah, I died to that earlier.
Wow, nice throw.
Yeah. This is where the repair would help. Full health.
Oh, cool.
That's the boss. I only got one attempt on him. I didn't beat him.
Did you get his health down at all?
Yeah, I had the shotgun, which did really good on him.
Did you ever?
Try the bubbler. I only gets 2 uses.
Okay.
The bomb. The
It sucks that like you don't know how it works. It's just like, well. I
Oh
don't
yeah,
know.
because if you use it once, like, well, there's
Right.
one of your 2 uses.
It'd be nice if you could pause and show you.
I think I need to slide under his attacks.
Burn, burn. That's all.
Come on, bubbler. Do something.
It'd be huge. Oh yeah. That's insane. He's half dead. There we go. Oh, he's just talking, right?
Yeah, like that.
Okay. You got this guy.
And
I think you're supposed to slide. Repair. Shot. Pause.
He can't do that.
Oh, okay. You gotta slide under.
Yeah. I think you can beat him still.
Ah! Oh, that's okay. I still have 2 lives.
But you don't have bubbler.
I don't know. I might. Never know.
You better hope.
Rattan. Wide sword, repair.
You don't have any repair help recharge. So the chips.
What if I had Z? Can you give me new chips?
Try it.
Can't.
Uh-oh.
If you wait until that bar fills up.
That's
the
what
top
it is?
bar?
Yeah, that's bar.
Wow, that is a slow bar. You kind of have to, though.
I don't think I can beat him with this chipset.
Man,
Rattan?
you just could have dodged a little. You would have had him. That was.
Yeah. I thought I could just tank through.
That's not. Even with the heat armor. That was.
I might as well see how these work. It's a nice swipe.
Stone God. What? So
Yeah,
you
those-
just can't move? Are you invincible? What's the point?
You can't use.
Oh, it's like in Zelda. I'm true.
Oh, you're positive I can switch to right?
I believe so.
Okay. Looks like it. Shotgun's good. Burner. No health. I think so. Let's try it. Try to get the dodging down. So I have another shot at it.
Yeah, it might be good to. Yeah, Bubbler was sick.
Shotgun's not as good, but it did quite a bit. You have a lot of uses of it. Yeah,
Okay. You just need to slide too far away.
wow. Oh, that cooldown is really not bad. What about when he walks forward like that?
I don't know. You can't jump over him.
I think you should jack out immediately when you're on your last life so you don't lose your items and stuff.
Really?
But it won't take you back to the boss, will it?
No, probably not.
I got recover 10. And shotgun. No, I definitely won't take
Oh,
it.
when you're on your last life, so you don't lose like your money.
Yeah.
Should I try to see if I get a better chipset? Once and then.
I don't know.
The mini bomb was good. Recover 10. I can recover some health, but
Yeah, but you have recover 30.
shotgun's good. Yeah, recover 30 and bubbler and shotgun would be the ultimate. Repair is useless. Can't imagine this would work real well.
The burner is not going to get you good.
Well, let's see if we get anything good here.
Boy, oh boy. They made that bar about twice as long as it needed to be. They just wanted you to just stand around? I don't get it.
I wonder if you can switch chips mid-boss.
As long as the bar's full, I think you can.
So can't you just hit? Do you have to take these, or you get nothing?
I think so, yeah.
It's like I can't keep my old ones.
No. That's weird. Why are there empty slots down there? What's that for? Maybe later on in the game they give you 10 options.
That's worse. I have no health. Try it.
You can jack out. You know,
I could jack out, and then when you guys can try it, try the level. I don't know. What do you think?
Can you
I don't
jack
think
out while you're fighting him?
Probably not. Maybe. No
You have
backups.
1400.
1400 Z.
I don't know.
Yeah, the random element is a little
Writing it now.
annoying. Alright, one more chip.
It's no regret. It's not like we're setting out to beat this game.
That's true.
One more roll of the dice. With the chips.
man. That first chance. That was the golden one. We need bubble it again.
Guard, sword, what bomb, power 10. Where's guard? Can we use to convert attacks into shockwaves? So like I can send his attack back at him?
Maybe. I don't know if it
I
works.
guess I could lead off with that and see. Let's just try it.
Alright.
What are you looking up to?
Nothing.
Oh. Guard, cover 10. Cannon would be my... Cannon and sword I could try. Chip info. No? What's that? Start button. Doesn't it say chip info?
It just said chip in guard.
Alright.
That's it though.
So they can be used to turn attacks into shockwaves.
Oh hey Nivik, what's up man?
Okay.
Well that didn't work. Guy's relentless. How do you deal with this?
Not used here.
I think you have to be touching the ground.
Nivik said there's echo.
Echo from what?
No, you can't jack out once
It
you're...
might be the free one. Is it echoing the game audio?
Where's the remote? Someone else want to try?
Sure. Come again? So there's no... Can you load your save though?
Oh, yeah, I could hit continue. Which would be better than not, I guess.
Yeah.
Wouldn't have had to sit through this again.
Can you reset it?
You know how to do it? In there?
I thought it was some button combination. I don't know what's echoing. I don't know how to do it.
It's hard for me. I'm kind of blocked anyway, so I can reset it.
I get it? Okay.
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah, just say continue.
7 minutes in.
ロールどこで迷ってんだ？
Pretty good. In general. Haven't made any progress in this game yet, but it's to be expected. Any special sales? No? Like video game wise, are there any good sales going on that you've taken advantage of? I guess I don't know about any of them. Hit start and then go to the map.
Where, right here?
Yeah.
What's Higsby's?
Bixby's chip store.
No, nothing really. For me personally, at least.
No, can't think of anything.
Yeah, no sales or anything for me.
You got a long way to go anyway, so it's almost like what you get here doesn't really matter.
Oops.
Have you? Anything that you've taken advantage of?
Oops.
Any exciting purchases or just kind of stuff that is essential? Something real quick.
That takes 6, 7.
I'm listening in. The game volume was super loud. Just turned it down.
10 shots.
10 shots for that little bunny.
Vicious.
I mean, you might as well just use your weapons, right? Because you're going to, unless you get like Bubbler, then I guess it's good to save it.
Yeah.
I don't really understand the strategy still. I am not paying attention. Oh, I could have held up.
Tim, talk into your mic a little bit so I can hear it on the stream back.
Okay. So anyways, I guess the point of this game is to beat the viruses so that you can clean up the net, and hopefully everybody can use the internet peacefully and without having to deal with trolls and viruses, and also to social network with people in places.
Ladies and gentlemen, the improv skills of Tim.
I mean, I can only
Very
do
good
so much.
explanation.
Just vamp for a minute, Tim. Okay,
Nivik, this game came out in 2004 in the US.
remember where the wall was at. It's weird because he locked on, but it didn't hit me.
I think there was mostly an echo in my. I would use my mic, so I'm trying to adjust that.
Oh, it's right there. We met the goal, Hoffman. That's why we're playing this game.
Yes, sir.
Oh, whoops.
Man, he was dodging.
Guys, it's a tough bunny. 2 cannon shots left. I don't know if EA is the proper response. Ghetto. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's all Japanese voice acting. He just likes to burn things. Alright. So you're pretty weak at the start of this game. As you can see, regular enemies are taking 10 shots. Which is...
The song is pretty sweet,
a
though.
lot.
Might be the best thing about this game so far.
So far.
Alright, I'm just going to continue to use what I have, and then, because I can get a new chipset,
Yeah.
because it's all charged up, so... You get up there.
Probably later on.
You come back?
Yeah. It just said that the path with that staircase that leads to fire.
Oh, there's echo coming out of my microphone, to be honest.
Oh no. I was facing the wrong way.
Get him.
I'm out of rats. What does repair do?
That fixes ground, I guess.
Oh. Like, okay, so it does nothing.
Yeah.
Cool.
You have the bubbler yet?
No. I need the bubbler. I want the bubbler.
After this, what Mega Man is next? Legend of 64? I don't know. I don't know that Mega Man will continue after tonight.
Oh, come on. Alright. I'm gonna get a new chip
This
set.
guy's a little tough.
Bubbler.
Hey, Bubbler.
And recover 30.
Okay. Problem is, this guy, like you said, is a little tough.
What do you have to kill this guy with?
Nothing now. Sword, I guess. I guess I should try the sword.
You can just use the Buster from afar.
He takes... But if regular enemies are taken...
Oh, we should probably put the heat armor on.
Yeah.
Sonic Mondays. Wow. I don't know about that.
You keep trying to take him out with the sword.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, okay.
Get though. What now? Gotta save that bubbler. Got the long sword.
Oh, that's right. I muted my mic. And I forgot that there's other microphones.
What do you do here?
What do you have? Anything you can drop on him?
No.
You just have to
Just
stand
have to-
over there
Yeah.
and dodge him.
Jump and shoot. But those flames are gonna come after you. If you jump up, they'll go away. Just jump up. They'll eventually go away.
Wow. Riveting.
Yeah.
Gotta do what you gotta do. This is pretty easy, just keep moving. Full health.
Sick. Alright, so bubbler.
Yeah, get that Bubbler ready.
Does it just shoot straight?
Yeah.
Okay.
It ends pretty easily. So, we got the chipset.
Let's try it.
And then you could hit X after you use it both times to switch to the...
Yeah, I'm gonna skip that. Execute.
Yeah, switch to...
Should I recover?
health. I'd recover one at least. Then hit X again then. Switch to... longsword. There we go. That worked well.
Yep.
Oh,
Oh, wait.
missed him. Cover, and then switch to short sword.
Don't I have another long?
No,
Oh no. Oh man.
Yeah, short. Recover. Do it again if you can. Yeah, one more sword hit will take him out. Just get in there. Nice.
Got him. Ooh. Give me those coins. Wow. That's further than I've ever made it in this game. And it's the first level. Who's this guy?
That's like the real life.
Match? jack up. Mr. Match.
I don't know how long this game is. What, how many bosses you have to beat and everything?
Man, he just told his son, I don't know if you're ready to learn about vaccines yet.
It's 2004.
Bad vaccine.
It's conceivable. Oh my gosh.
Timely.
Gulp. So I guess we want to save. Oh, we got email.
So we will do our Mega Man tier list rankings probably in the next half hour, maybe a half hour from now or so. For the games we just played through, so 1 through 11 and Mega Man Base.
ありがとう。チップゲット。
Navi chip roll? What does that do?
Look at your sub chips, I guess.
Let me just save it.
Yeah.
I kind of want to go to that store. Because we got tax 1,
So items.
firearm. Oh, we have firearm now. Key items. Wow, those are just for like the levels. So we didn't get any power-ups. Maybe do you have to buy those?
Maybe. Or maybe you find them.
Move chips from pack to folder. Huh?
I don't know.
So are these ones that you can take into a level, I think, if you move them to your folder? Does that sound right? Oh yeah, because we got this now. He gave us, oh, that guy gave us heat shot. We also have zap ring. Okay. This is interesting. I mean, let's go to the store. Oh, now we can, I bet you we can jack in from, whoa, there's different points now. The park, we can go to the park. Let's see.
Aqua armor. Wood armor.
Yeah, so I bet you, oops, no. Replenishes a moderate amount of HPs. We don't have enough for these armors. Bubbler. Well, I guess that's not important anymore. Okay, so I don't want to buy anything.
Yeah, just save them for now.
I already saved.
Well, I just meant just save the money for now. We'll
Oh.
see.
Oh, that's it.
Oh, this is where you can fight the
Simulator.
boss again
Probably.
to like practice. Well, let's go here.
行ってみるか。
All right, Tim, you want to give it a shot?
Sure.
Is it still echoing?
It's, I don't know. It's like, where did you jack in at?
Mail's house. We can't be done with Mega Man after tonight. There's so many other Mega Man games.
other Mega Mans would you actually want to play through, I guess?
I mean, I've been talking up the Wily Wars for a while. Maybe the Game Boy 4 and 5. Maybe.
I'm also not hearing the things you're saying until I hear them back on stream. A few seconds later. Trying to figure out this problem.
Man, this mouse is wrecking me. Where am I going?
I mean, the Power Fighters would be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, real quick, you guys mute your mics. I want to hear how mine sounds if you guys aren't active. Okay. Just testing this out now to see how it sounds. Yeah, so my mic sounds good when your guys are muted, but when they're not muted, I hear an echo when I talk.
Why don't we just
But your guys sound okay.
Why don't we just try leaving this one muted?
That one muted?
Unmute this.
All right, try 10.
That way there's two. You can just kind of angle it down. Well, hopefully this is better. I just turned mine off. And I should be getting picked up by some of the mics, I don't know. Now I'm echoing. Let's turn this one off. Alright. What about now? We really do.
There's probably some settings and stuff I can mess around with, so that a mic won't pick up a sound, like, unless it's like real close into it.
Can't you just turn down the mic sensitivity?
What's that?
Can't you just turn down the mic sensitivity?
I don't know how.
Nivik, am I still echoing right now? Oh. Okay. I'll just mute it.
Okay, keep your guys muted, and then I'm gonna position mine like kind of in the middle, and let's see how just Albert picks up all of us, like we usually do it. And this is a better mic than normal.
Alright, let's just try this.
Okay. Works for me.
So Tim, you go ahead and talk. Everyone talk.
Okay.
Not all of us.
Not all at once. Okay. Well, okay.
This should be better. I mean, there's just one mic now, so. Alright, thanks for troubleshooting us, Nivik. Appreciate it.
Turned up the gain a little bit because I had it lower.
Watch, now we'll be echoing. Well, I think part of the reason is we sometimes would watch back on the stream and I mean I just naturally talk a little bit quieter, and so like I wasn't getting picked up, or maybe Tim wasn't getting picked up, but it just seemed like you know, but like you said, maybe lapel mics or headsets or something. There's probably a better solution, but
What's weird is I swear when I tested it earlier, I didn't hear that echo when we did the test recording.
yeah, I don't know.
And when me and Kenny streamed Friday with just the two of us and two mics, I didn't notice it.
I don't know what I did, but I screwed something up.
Uh-oh.
It won't let me.
What happened?
Oh, okay.
Do you have those chips now?
No.
Where do they... I don't really... I guess I don't understand the
Yeah, I don't actually know how
folder.
it
The
works.
folder, yeah. Like, we should have Heatman's weapon, right? But we don't?
Yeah, something like that.
Whoa, that's a lot of shots.
Yeah.
What? Oh, okay. I thought it wasn't picking up at all. It could be an issue in Streamlabs. This is the first time, or Friday was the first time I tried using more than one mic, so... Not really... Oh, I could look up some video or something, see if there's some tips.
Wow.
See how the other channels work. Alright, let's see how that sounds. There's like different channels on the mic. Like, one is for like if you're talking directly into it, one is for like the whole room.
Okay.
We'll see.
It's quieter. Whole thing is just a test run.
How many shots? You might as well use some of your weapons, I guess. I don't
I
know.
gotta get close for all of them, though.
Oh, you only have like swords right now?
Yeah.
What kind of mic is this?
Eh. It's good enough, like just the way we normally do it. So the mic that I had, well, I still have it, and it's the same one that Falk has, and he brought over is the Yeti Nano. So it's like they're a smaller version of the Yeti. The new one that I bought is the Yeti X. I think it's slightly better than the regular Yeti. And there's like a software you can use in tandem with the mic, and you can alter all kinds of settings, but I don't really know how to do that. But there's some different presets I can choose to make it sound good. And it sounded good when it was like a solo stream and like its position right in front of me. But obviously with 3 people out, you know,
That's
that's
still bad.
it makes some challenges. So whenever we've done a 2-person stream, a 3-person stream, we just do one mic, set it in the middle, and choose that channel that's like the kind of 360 setting to capture audio from everybody. But I mean, this will work well enough. Obviously the quality of the people talking is not really there, and you don't have a mic close to you. The closer it is to you, the better it's gonna sound. So whose level is this? Do we know which boss?
Nope.
No, not really sure. Because there's no, like, real theme yet. Because on that first one, it seemed like it...
Oh, wow.
It seemed like it wasn't until we got halfway through the level that it became Fireman's level.
That's true.
Run into trouble, Jack out.
I recovered 30. It just seems like such a good one to have.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna jack out because I don't want to lose anything.
Yeah. I could see how this could be a really interesting and good game. I feel like there's just some missteps.
Yeah.
That they made. I mean, I like the fact that they're trying to give it some of the elements from the Battle Network series.
So Nivik, you said you bought a new camera, a DSLR camera. Did you have the same type before, or you weren't using a USB camera before, were you? It didn't look like it. It looks like your camera quality looked pretty good.
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
Yeah. We're not done.
Okay.
This was a
If you want to pass it, I'll try this.
50K
Alright,
challenge.
okay, so-
Yeah, give me any.
So when you jack out, do you get your lives back? Because it looks like you
Yeah.
did. Okay. So that makes sense.
Oh, so I gotta jack back in?
Yep. To,
You could
Mail.
buy some stuff too, but you don't need to.
This house?
yeah, nails.
If you're wondering why we keep talking about jacking in and jacking out, it's because that's this game. It's
Core
you gotta
mechanic.
jack into the network. I wasn't really paying attention to this level. Oh, is that the mouse thing that you could use?
The
Yeah.
rattan bomb. For baby pictures, huh? So that's how many more months do you guys have?
Did you say on Friday that she was 20 weeks? I thought, or maybe I misheard.
5 more months? Okay.
Maybe a little bit farther along than 20 weeks. Or no. Yeah, that was probably about right. So if you're on these panels, that means you're going the right way. Isn't that what it meant?
Yeah, something like that.
What, the ones that are like that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wait a sec. No, this isn't the right way. This
No?
is where you've already been.
I didn't remember going through that. Oh, it's dead area 3.
Yeah, this used to be on fire.
Oh.
Man, those 50,000 hard spent coins, and no one's here to even check this awesome title out.
It is a holiday for other people.
Well, I don't mean no one. We got Nivik. That's a big get. I don't know if he's gonna appreciate the Mega Man tier list as much as some of the big Mega Man fans, but
We'll be able to watch it on.
it's not as fun as having a live interaction. Like, I don't hate the gameplay.
No, it's not terrible.
No, I think just the the randomization is a little. Oh, that's how you get that. Okay.
What is that? Chip? Wait, should I be going down?
Yeah.
Or no? Where is this?
No, that's where you started.
Yeah,
You said 2 different areas were ours.
you're jacking out. No, you don't want to jack out. Yeah, that's not allowed on Twitch anymore.
Anymore.
We are gonna do a hot tub stream
come on.
though.
Yeah. Stream. Can't wait.
Gotcha time. Three-way. Whoa.
Three-way. What are you talking about?
What's the name of it? What?
It's just three dudes sitting here and you're talking about three ways. I don't.
Come on.
That at least recharges pretty fast. It's like if an E-tank was garbage.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Oh,
that's nice. It's better than
This has got to be it, right?
yeah.
Yeah, that's what
Cutscene?
I was waiting for Tim to say no. That's where he came in.
Whoa.
Here we go. This is new. Big bomber. You got new chips that you can grab too. The Wrecker. Wow. That guy's good. You only get 2 Wreckers?
Not of these I can use very much.
No.
Oh, it's good that he has that fixed distance that he throws that.
Yeah.
Am I damaging? Okay. Interesting that it can, like, it's a lock on so you can avoid getting hit even if it.
If you just jump. Don't jump into those spikes. Oh man. That was nice of him. That should just
Should I try going up?
there's something good up there.
Yeah, there's some stuff up there that respawns.
Ooh.
Oh man.
A little. Can you stand on that? I think you can
You
stand.
can stand on it, yeah.
Okay. You sure?
Yeah.
Immature. Nice.
It's just such an unsatisfying buster.
It kind of is.
Plus, the rate of fire, it's like, come on.
Well, you gotta upgrade that thing.
Yeah, I already got all that stuff, I guess.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You were in here?
Yeah.
The global area?
Yeah.
Wow. Oh boy.
Still not.
You need that speed gear for this part. Why didn't you just walk?
Can't.
Yeah, you can.
Okay. I just don't like the way Mega Man looks. Like that outfit.
What's that Mega Man? I'm just saying.
At least you could just walk, eh?
Yes.
You gotta hold up to attach to those lines.
Yeah.
That was nice.
It's
They go.
anticlimactic, you know? Like, not even a big explosion.
Then he's.
Zenny was the currency that
So-
Capcom used in a lot of their old arcade games.
Oh, it actually is Zenny's.
Yeah. Zenny. Tim, are you doing the 30-day challenge?
Yeah, I'll do the 30-day challenge.
I got a
Got an all good weapon.
banger set up for tomorrow.
What's the first day?
It's title screen. And Zoro is wrecking you up there.
Come on.
Nivik, if you just Google for 30-day video game music challenge, there's like an image that basically assigns a topic for each day, and then you just kind of choose a song from a game that relates to it. So like day 1 is like title screen music. We did this last year, so we're just gonna do it again. We just kind of make a YouTube playlist with all of our picks and everything.
That takes a lot of hits.
Yeah, it does.
Oh.
God, that sword is wicked.
Oh, no. Oh. I wanted to use the 30 before.
Oh, you got recovered
10
10
and
and 30. Jeez. Well, the idea is that you can't repeat any games. So, you gotta pick and choose.
So
Like,
like this.
just gotta hold up, right? V-Gun. Now, V-Gun was my favorite character from Ghostbusters.
But several times I've almost made a Scott Pilgrim joke. Vegan.
What's that?
But there's been several times that I've almost made a Scott Pilgrim joke around
Oh.
vegan.
You know, I really do. The Goemon game for Super Nintendo has really, really good music. Is that? Are you probably talking about the N64? Or are you talking about the same one? The Super Nintendo game just had the
Yeah,
soundtrack released on vinyl, actually. I don't think last year, I think I had one N64 game in my list on out of 30 days.
Banjo?
No, it was Wave Race 64 I picked for one of the days.
Milky Lake.
No, I don't think it was. Got those recovers. Better pause and recover. Okay. Starman. Number man. That number man? Oh, you can. They have shops in the level? Oh, so this is Gutsman's level?
He said Gutsman is in his PC, so go through his net, stop Gutsman.
Oh.
Oh, let's go stop Gutsman inside Dex's PC, so we're supposed to check out.
Well, you got a level 3 code, though.
Covered
Covered 80.
80.
That's probably... 80 is probably close to full health.
No, is this a fault? Is this a permanent power up?
I believe so.
It's worth a shot. Can't you hit R for details?
Yeah.
What did it say?
powers up Mega Man's function that you select from the Mega Man screen.
Oh, so you can do the charge shot or health. I think you could. Yeah, you better.
Typical fist of power.
I
Not
think
sure.
power up is probably pretty good.
Oh, like increase
Memory up? What does that do? Does it give you more slots?
speed.
Oh, so you can have 8 cards?
No,
What's MPs?
your
チップゲット
magic points. It's the green bar,
Oh, okay.
I believe.
Interesting.
This one.
Yeah. So
Charge.
I think attack would be probably good to do first. 'Cause that god is so weak. Oh, it looks different. You didn't take any?
Hmm?
Did you take those? Chips? Yeah, when you move, you need a better couch.
I took them all. Oh, 5? So are we supposed to leave this and go to that guy's
Maybe.
computer?
No, because I think you're supposed to go up to this platform here.
Wow, okay, instead of 10, it took 9.
Go in here?
Oh, here we go. The outer net.
Aren't we just in here?
This is the dark web. Power up. Oh, you got another power up. You could level up your shot again. Or your speed, maybe?
What do you think?
I think attack is still the one, right? Seems to make the most sense.
Too many.
Okay, so it took 10.
Wait, wasn't I in this area?
Okay, that guy only took 5.
Yeah, I
You
was
bet-
definitely.
I think you need to jack out.
Yeah, I think maybe now it's time to get out.
Yeah.
And then go to the other guy's computer. Plus, we got some good stuff. I mean,
Yeah.
leveled up the gun.
Thousand. What? Park. What?
Where's Dex's house?
Thanks.
What?
The heck?
What are we supposed
in
to
the
do?
park?
No, the park is just the battle simulator. Let me see.
Oh.
Oh man, we weren't supposed to leave.
Really?
It says after talking to Numberman, head left, not back the way you came. Take the warp point. We're supposed to go back to Global Area 1, open up the security cube, and end up in Global Area 2. And it says we should probably have the electric armor for that one, which I think you can buy from
Where? Library? Oh.
the shop.
Who said they were retired?
Probably LAN.
Where's the shop?
You have to jack into it.
Shop. So.
It's the one that says the S.
Might not have enough.
2,500 electric armor.
Okay.
Just gotta go back to Mail's house.
Should we do the tier list now?
Sure. Could, or we could do it at 9, which is in like 15 minutes.
Alright.
Give this level another shot.
You want to do it?
Sure. I'm the expert here. Only one that's beaten a level. Although I don't know where to go.
So you need to get to global area 1.
Yep. And we still should have the key. Yep. Right?
Yeah. See, that died way faster.
Yeah. I'm seeing the improvement here.
Alright. Tier list at 9 o'clock. Be back by then. It's gonna be off the hook.
Yeah. So where do I want to go? Up here?
No.
No? This way? Oh yeah, this is not too bad now. Keep going this way?
Mm-hmm. I think it's all of them.
So instead of 10 shots, I take 5. That's
Improvement.
that's a huge improvement. These guys take like 4 now? And then go in here?
Oh, is it?
Global area 1.
What were you supposed to find?
I'm gonna put on the armor. Well, I have a code, right? The code for the one door. I don't know what weapons I have. Shotgun. 11 uses.
That's
Okay.
pretty much instant kill on that.
Okay.
Or
Wow.
1 or 2 should
Forward. Okay. Is. Thank you. Huh. Great. And then go down.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, there's this part. Alright, they're dropping health.
Yeah, they weren't really doing that before.
Yeah.
But I don't want to do this, right?
Yeah, I think so.
This way?
Yeah.
Should I go back?
You can get the
You
bombs
jump on
on.
that thing and then...
What?
You're fine, you're not gonna die. See, like,
Oh, there's nothing there. I'm just confused as to where I need to go. Like here?
Mhm.
Okay. Well, these guys.
shotgun. I thought that thing was level 5.
I think that's where you want to go there.
Here?
No.
That door to
That
down
door
the
down
bottom.
there.
Oh.
But isn't that? I thought that was level 5.
No, I don't think so. I think... Wow. Double gotcha.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Okay. Okay. So we're in the Gutsman area. Keep jumping.
being that close to him didn't hurt me.
Oh, shotgun. I don't know what record is, but you only get 2.
Yeah, I mean, you can just use stuff and then swap out.
Yeah.
True.
Don't you want to go see what that dude has to say?
Yeah, probably. Is that the way to the boss right there?
Probably.
Wait, there's a ladder though.
Oh, area 3. Oh, okay.
So I want to go to this.
Yeah.
Maybe just swap chips now, and then it'll start the counter again for another set.
True.
And get a good. I don't have much.
Wrecking ball. Shockwave, sword. Alright, well.
Got 3 lives.
Full health. No. I guess I didn't need it.
Oh, it's the fight right now.
I guess it is.
Yeah.
Holy cow. I don't have any health.
Wow. Wow.
Okay, well, I guess.
Need it.
Power 10. Those don't seem very good.
I'm wondering. Let me look up and see what else.
Whoops. I filled my water bottle. How do I use the flame weapon?
Yeah, but
It's an item.
after it has to come up.
But we beat Flame Man.
Yeah, so it was added to your.
Doesn't make any sense. Sub chips. I don't have any. Yes. I don't know what this is doing.
It says use battle chips, preferably ones that can be used while jumping. You will be doing a lot of jumping as he has a lot of attacks that hit while on the ground. You can slide under his legs if he gets close to you. Use bomb or cannon battle chips. Also, if you have the roll chip.
You have no chips, right?
Yeah. I wait for some new chips. This is the biggest flaw with this game. Your chips don't. They send you random weapons. So I had a really easy time with the first boss because I had really good weapons. And hey, what's up, Kirk?
Kirk, what do you think the whole challenge was for? It was for this game. Come on.
So I'm waiting for new chips. Once that
Welcome.
blue bar.
We're about to do the Mega Man tier list. No.
Firearm. But that's not. You can't jump and use that. These are bad chips.
Yeah, those are not good. What about Stonebot? Can you just sit there and tank it?
What does that do though?
You cannot move or attack, but you cannot be attacked.
Like,
Can you switch chips during a boss fight?
maybe if your bar was full. I don't know.
You just go Stonebot to let time go.
Because like that, I'm just gonna get killed using that.
Goes the dash attack.
Well, I just have to wait for more weapons because that set was terrible. Stone Bob. Like, this is a weapon.
Yeah, so we're not planning on beating this game. It was just to do one stream of it. I bought this when it came out and never really played it much. It would take probably 24 hours to beat this game. It would be a 24-hour stream just to beat this. Alright, you got a new chipset. You're kind of dependent upon these chips, abilities that you get, and they're random. It's like that blue bar filled up, and now he gets 5 new ones.
No health.
And none of them are health replenishing, which seems really bad. I'd just try it. You
I'm
got
gonna
two.
go for it.
You can use sword in the air, right?
This I can use in the air too.
You've only got so much weapon energy, right?
Oh, the green I need to let
Yeah.
refill as well.
Yeah.
There's, see, that's the thing. It's
gotta
like this
sit here and
game.
wait.
If there wasn't all this waiting, it might actually be kind of neat. So yeah, this game is actually a sequel to the first Battle Network game, because the opening cutscene, I guess, basically shows the ending of the first Battle Network game, where you defeat the World Wide Web once and for all. You took down 4chan. Alright. I guess let Gutsman destroy me again.
Said you don't want to be on the ground, basically. Yeah, that.
You really have to
He
react fast.
said you can slide through his legs if you're supposed to.
Like that? Oh my. I can't move. Okay, well, you can see the importance of getting a good weapon set.
Mega Man 5 Game Boy Color?
Recover 30, recover 10.
Maybe Zappering does some work. Gotta hope.
Well, I got health recovery.
The sword, too. I mean,
So
see how that Zappering works.
I don't want to waste it.
What do you mean?
I only
No,
got
I mean-
4. Oh,
Lead off with that, see what it does. Not
Alright.
to the sword.
okay.
And then, use that pause option if you need it.
Alright. This guy's gonna wreck me.
Do it.
I don't know. I got a lot of health.
Come on, Zappering.
Okay. Jeez.
That did not much. I'll recover.
Yep.
Was. Sword.
Gotta get out of there.
Don't forget you've got Buster, too.
Jeez.
I just recovered 30 again and then switch to the sword. But your weapon energy is really low.
Yeah. But you. Wow. This is so hard. You basically have no time to attack. Okay.
Fearless?
Is it 9 o'clock? It's 9 o'clock. Alright. Oof.
Get it loaded up for after the tier list. Another go, maybe.
If we had a weapon like we did on the first boss, I think it would be...
Something that drains his health, yeah. So that thing I looked up, it didn't tell you. So, back in real quick.
Yeah.
なんとかしよう
Alright, so we're gonna do our tier list for the classic Mega Man series.
もう送るぞ
And we'll play a little bit more of this after. Oh. It's not the browser we want. Alright, they're all here. And we're going to start from the bottom, of course. And this is our composite rankings, okay? So between the three of us, after the playthrough, you know, what we thought of these games. Oops.
Yep. So we actually also, before playing them, before we started the playthrough of the 12 games on here, we also just kind of ranked them individually from memory. And it did change after playing them. Some games changed quite a bit. So, and then to do our group ranking, we just kind of took the 3 separate individual lists, and it's if you just have a number value. So if I rank, what game number 1, it's worth 1 point, and so you just rank them by the fewest total points to the highest. So the fewest would be the best, if that makes sense.
It's like golf.
Yeah, it's like golf.
Chat, I got this one. So we didn't want it to be like S, A, B, C, D, E, whatever, because I don't think any of us truly think that any of these are bad games or terrible games or anything like that. So even if they're at the bottom, it doesn't mean you shouldn't play them. At least I don't think that. I don't know. Kevin might be the one stickler. He might have some real negative thoughts. I don't know.
I like all of these games. Even the one that I ranked last is still a great game, I think. It's just that there's some that I like more, and you gotta put them in order somehow. So
They're like children.
yes,
You can have your favorites, but you have to love them all.
yeah, exactly.
All right, so we'll
From 3 people that don't have kids.
We'll start from the bottom in the Power Stone tier, which is a weapon for Mega Man 5, which is a really bad weapon. I don't agree with this, but I think it was last on Ninja and Falk's list, so it ended up with the net rating of being the last game, and it is the very first Mega Man game.
Mega Man 1.
Coming in last place on the tier lists. So this was ranked pretty low, though, even in our before. And the after. Yeah, Mega Man 1 in last place. The one that started it all. So, I guess it just tells you the series got better, right? Sometimes the sequel's not as good as the original, but in this case, all the sequels were better.
Well, I was thinking about it today. It's like most people would say they would rank Mario 1 behind the other Mario games on NES, right? I think so.
What did you say?
Points? Why? So it's in last place.
They both ranked it 12th out of 12 games. I ranked it 10th.
So the way that works then is if we both ranked it 12th and he ranked it 10th, that would assign it a value of 34 total points. And so the highest point values are the lowest ranked. And Kirk says it's butt cheeks. I don't agree. I think it's still pretty fun, but I did rank it last. So
And pre-ranking before we played through these again, this was ranked 10th, so it dropped 2 spots from the before and after. And then next is Mega Man 8. Check it over there.
yeah. Yep.
Yeah, Mega Man 8. It dropped 3 spots actually. It came in 8th in our pre-rankings. It dropped all the way to 11 after playing through. I was a big factor in that. I ranked this as my last game, least favorite. I don't remember what you guys were, but
I think I had it 3rd or 4th last for me.
Yeah, it was definitely low for me.
yeah, it had to be if it's this low in the rankings.
Yeah.
I don't know. Again, not a bad game by any stretch of the imagination. I think the games with energy tanks, sometimes I don't like those as much. Yeah, 8.
Yeah, the 2 games right now do not have energy tanks.
Yeah.
So
Not a fan of those generally. Yeah, 8 looks good. It's not about the art style being bad or anything, but
it also 8's music to me is among my least favorite in the series, and I think that's a big deal with games like Mega Man.
Yep.
true. Any other thoughts on 8?
I think 8 is good. I think the cutscenes are a lot of fun. The voice acting's fun. There are a couple levels that just suck though. Like was it Astroman's level?
Yep.
It just sucks. It's not fun. That level is lousy. Of course, you have like the levels where it like becomes like a side-scrolling shooter. Those are kind of cool. The snowboarding stuff, I don't hate it as much as some people. But yeah, it's fine. It's a really nice looking game, but it doesn't play as well as some of the other games.
So our first game on the list that actually jumped a few spots, Mega Man 11. So the one that we played last week, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
The newest one in the series, obviously. Like I said, it jumped up 2 spots, so right now it's in 10th place. So it went from dead last in our pre-rankings up a couple spots. I think I ranked. No, Tim, you ranked this last in the pre-rankings,
Yeah.
and what did you move it up? A couple spots, maybe.
Yeah, moved it up 2, I think.
I think this was my second to least. Yeah, so this was 11 out of 12 for me in the after, so it didn't move up much, but overall, you ranked it like 9th or something, pretty high.
Yeah. It's one of the ones that let me see, actually. I have my list.
Yeah, I think you ranked it 9. And actually, after we reveal the tier list here, you'll be able to type in a command and get a link to our rankings that'll show everyone's individual before and after. And
yeah, I
sure,
did.
I'm sure you guys are gonna do
Yeah,
it.
I did rank it 9th. It's one of the ones that the more I play it, the more I like it. It's the most recent one, so I also ranked it low because I wasn't very familiar with it. So, but I do like it quite a bit.
It's one I'd like to play more. I feel like I beat it once, and then I played it last week, but obviously I only did like 3-4 levels. So I'd like to play it again on my own because I did enjoy it. But I think I feel good about ranking it like 10th, whatever it was. Tim, any thoughts?
Nah, I don't hate it anymore, but still don't want to play it again.
I'm glad you don't hate it. I think the parts about the game that are kind of forgettable to me is like I think the Robot Master designs are just kind of there.
Music again is not.
The music again, yeah, you're right.
Super forgettable.
The 2 Wily levels though I think are really good. They're among the best designed Wily levels I think in the series.
Yeah, they make you make use of the weapons
Yep,
perfectly.
and I do think the weapons are really good, despite the Robot Masters not being that cool. They have cool weapons, and it does play really good. I think the more you play it, the more you
I
learn
like
how
the
to
gears
use.
system.
Yeah, the gear system's kind of a neat twist, and it's there if you like using it. You don't really have to use it, which is kind of cool. So yeah, I'm enjoying it. I'm gonna play it more over the coming years, just like all the rest of the Mega Man series, and I think I'll enjoy it more as time goes on. So
So our first entry in the copy vision tier is going to be Mega Man 5, slotting in at 9th. This one dropped quite a few slots. It went from 6 in the pre-rankings to 9 in the after. And I'll let the guy who is mostly responsible for that lead off.
Well,
No, it's not you, Tim.
It's
not
me.
you.
oh, it's not me.
Yeah,
Wow.
He had it really low.
I ranked it, I think, second to last. Mega Man 5, I think, is, to me, Nivik sums it up. It's forgettable. I don't like the music all that much. I think out of all the NES games, it has the weakest soundtrack for sure. Power Stone, the lowest tier that we have, is from this game. The worst weapon ever. And I feel like if you look at the first 3 Mega Man games on NES as kind of a trilogy, and the second 3 as its own other trilogy, 4 and 6 are just a lot better to me. And that's kind of what I compare this game against, is those entries. It just doesn't bring a whole lot of unique stuff to the table. Now, I will say that some of the levels are really cool, like Gravity Man Stage is cool with the mechanics, like flipping up and down and everything like that. It's still a really good game, but I do think also the Mega Buster, like the charge shot, is so powerful in this game too, that like you don't really use a lot of the special weapons. It's also one of the most broken Mega Man games with stuff like Super Arrow. You can use it to skip large portions of levels, even glitch through walls. So I ranked it pretty low, and I don't regret it.
Yeah, but you were low on it from the start. I guess, Tim, you would be the one that's interesting because you had it kind of high and dropped it quite a bit.
Yeah, it's not very memorable. The most memorable thing about it is beat being useful. it doesn't do anything new, innovative, or anything like that with the mechanics of the game, because the charge shot has already been there before. It didn't add anything except the super arrow and beat, and I feel like 6 added much more dimension to the game with the rush adapters, and 5 just didn't do anything new really. Made the Mega Buster shot a little bit bigger, but that's about it.
Yeah, and I would also say that I don't really think the Darkman boss fights are very fun.
No.
I don't really like those. So, sorry, Kirk. This is just our collective opinion.
I was definitely the highest on it. I don't remember
You know what though?
exactly where I had it. I think I had it middle of the pack, so not as low as these guys. But
Tim had this game ranked 3rd overall before we played.
as I said, it's big.
Yeah.
Did I have it 3rd overall?
Yes.
Really?
You had it 3rd,
Wow.
and so you dropped it quite a bit.
Wow.
So that's kind of been the fun part about playing through them again in this experiment, and just so well. I'm curious, Kirk. Once we keep going, where you'd have some of the other games too. I know your Mega Man 3 is your number 1, so I'm assuming you'd probably have 2, and then 5, which is what Tim had before replaying them. So, all right, we can.
Yeah, move on to the next one. Joining Mega Man 5 in that tier is Mega Man 10. And this was one that I think could potentially be a little low. It's not one that I'm that familiar with. I've only probably beaten it twice, one of which was on the stream. It jumped up a spot. It was 9th in the pre and rankings and jumped up 1 to 8. So I don't know how your guys' rankings of it changed exactly, but I think for me it was about the same.
It moved up a couple spots for me. I initially had it, I think, 8th, and it's in the 6th spot for me. I think the only thing that holds it back for me is it's not as good as 9, and they came out. They're very similar. They came out only a couple years apart. Same developer by Inti Creates, so they play very similar. The one thing I give 10 a lot of credit for, obviously, we only played through like the main, story of the game, or if you want to even call it that. 10 has so much extra content. Like, you can play through the entire game as Proto Man, the entire game is base, but there's also like 100 little like challenge missions that are really fun, unique little levels that are just extra. So there's a lot to do in 10 outside of even just the core game. And just like 9, I think there's really good music, really cool weapons. So it did jump up a few spots for me. Tim, your thoughts?
Yeah, it does. It commits the same sin as 5, though. It doesn't really innovate on anything.
From 9.
From 9, yeah. And again, the music. Some of the music's pretty good, but I'm not humming all the tunes.
Yeah, it's
So-
not as consistently good as 9.
Yeah.
There's some really good tracks.
Yeah, but it's another Mega Man game, which is not a bad thing, but it's just another Mega Man game, to me at least.
Fair enough. So the next one to me might be the most interesting one on the list. The last game in this tier, and that is Mega Man Base. And I say it's the most interesting because this one had the biggest jump in the rankings from the pre to the after. It went up 4 whole spots, so it went from 11th out of 12 to 7th. And Tim was actually pretty much about the same on it before and after. You had it kind of in the middle of the pack.
Yeah.
We both had it dead last, and I think we moved it up to like 6 or 7, I want to say. Or 8. I think 8.
Yeah.
We both moved it up the exact same amount of spots. And I don't know. Why don't you go first? Why was that?
Well, I initially had it ranked last because this is the only one that I never played all the way through. And plus my experience with it was playing the GBA version, which is a much worse experience than playing the Super Famicom version like we did on our playthrough. I don't know. I felt like it borrows a lot of the art assets and even bosses from 8, but it's just a much better game than 8 as far as when you talk about how a Mega Man game plays. So I initially had it ranked last, and that was basically just because I never played the actual version of the game all the way through. I will say, in the moment, watching you play King Fortress Level 2 for an hour, that was not fun, but also like that's a good challenge. It's one of the more challenging Mega Man games, and I think that's something that, if you were to play it more and more, you'd get really good at those parts, and it would be really rewarding. So,
See, I think Tim is the one that had experienced beating that part before. Neither of us had, right?
right.
I think beating that part does something to you. Now, Nivik was there for it. He watched it, the struggle. He was about to take off, and I think I beat it just as he was leaving that night. And I'm a competitive person. Sometimes challenges are fun, and there's just something about beating a really difficult part that you've been struggling with that makes you appreciate it more. Like, I hated that fight, and like that room was super hot that night, and I was miserable. But I think that's why I ended up liking this game. Is beating that part was just enjoyable. And I don't know, I like Bass as a character. I know Nivik said he doesn't think he's that great of an addition, but I think Bass is cool. It's a nice shake up to the formula, and so that game jumped up quite a bit. All right, so next, right in the middle of the pack, and the first one in the next tier, is going to be Mega Man 6. And I think this one, it jumped up a spot, so not much difference from the rankings before we played through them and the rankings afterwards. I don't have much to say about this one personally, so I don't know. We kind of already talked about it a little bit when we were talking about 5.
Yeah. Well, I'll reiterate in saying that I like that it innovated on the series, innovated on the formula kind of with the Rush adapter things, where it was no longer you had Rush Jet and Rush Marine and everything like that. You had the jet adapter and you had the power adapter, and that let you get into different parts of different levels. There were different paths and different levels depending on which one you wanted to use, so you could go your own style type deal. And the bosses, the premise of the game is that there's a world tournament of robots. So all the bosses are like different worldly flavors and everything like that, which is really cool, I think. And you get some interesting interesting things in that.
There's definitely some ethnic stereotypes at play. We're talking mid '90s here, but I feel like, to me, like I've always liked 6 more than 5, for the reasons that I mentioned when we were talking about 5. And like one of the things that I didn't bring up, but is a great point, is the multiple paths through the level, through a lot of the levels. It's kind of cool to have the branching paths because there's replayability there. And I think, is this the first Mega Man game that has that?
Yeah.
Because I mean, the first 5, I don't remember any elements of like varying paths throughout the level.
Yeah, no.
Levels rather. So yeah, and I don't know, like Nivik was saying, the boss designs are cool. There's really good weapon usage in this game, which is always like a big factor for me when ranking the Mega Man games. So I really like 6.
All right, so next one, cracking in there in the top 5. It actually dropped a spot from the pre-rankings, but just one spot. It's going to be Mega Man 7. I don't know, I like this one a lot. I have kind of a soft spot for it. It's one that I bought when I was probably like teenage age. I think I bought it from like a GameStop. $35, good purchase. I think that's cartridge is pretty expensive now.
Definitely.
And it's one I beat when I was that age, and it like the boss fight in the end of that game is pretty difficult, especially when you don't know exactly what to use. So it's like I have a good memory of beating that one. So I ranked it high before, and I kept it pretty high. I don't know, I think the game has a unique look versus, up against all the other Mega Man games, really. I don't know, I like that one a lot. I think the bosses are pretty cool. You got, that was Bass's first appearance, right?
Yeah.
And, yeah, I like that one a lot.
I think the Wily capsule fight is widely considered the most difficult Wily fight in the series too. So like beating that game as a kid, as I'm sure it was probably a struggle, much like your Mega Man and Bass fight. I'm sure that just like it's like an abusive relationship or something. It keeps you coming back. I think 7's one of the nicest looking games, maybe the nicest looking game in the series too. Like I love the art. It's just so colorful. And I think the music is really underrated. It's nice to hear after 6 games of the NES sound chip, which I love. It's nice to hear something with a different flavor to it. I know some people, it's like a love it or hate it soundtrack though. Some people really don't like
Tyler hates it.
Yeah, some people really don't like the Super Nintendo sound chip. And I don't always like it, but in that game, I think there's just some really good songs. So I always have had 7 basically like right in my top 5 or top 6 of the Mega Man series at the tail end. And I think it stayed about the same spot for me.
Yeah, it's definitely middle of the road for me. I think the reason it doesn't get ranked higher by me is that I don't know that they necessarily nailed the transition from 8-bit to 16-bit. The Mega Man sprite feels a bit too big at times, and the levels, the way they're designed, feel like maybe the sprite's a bit too big for the levels, a bit too big for some of the enemy placement, a bit too big for dodging.
Bit too big.
Bit too big.
3 words.
B2B.
Now, do you think, because I was wondering about this, because it feels different controlling Mega Man in 7, but also you've had 6 prior games of him feeling kind of a specific way.
Yeah.
And the sprite being a specific size. So I think there is that like element of like what came before kind of is like, it's like a mental adjustment that you have to make when you play it.
Yeah.
But I think that's also part of the reason that I rate it so high is because there are, if we count Mega Man 1 through 6 and then you count Mega Man 9 and 10, there's 8 games that look basically like NES games in the series. So anytime a game doesn't, I don't know, I think it's just kind of interesting to have like that variance in the visual department. And I think 7 is the best looking of all of those.
Oh yeah, 7 looks wonderful.
Yeah.
Absolutely. No doubt about it.
But yeah, the sprite is really big.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah. I think it looks big, but it doesn't ever affect me, I guess, playing it really. I don't know. But it does look kind of strange. But yeah, that one only dropped a spot, so it slotted in at 5th. And yeah, so top 4 now, and this one is going to go into that next tier. And it's going to be Mega Man 9. And this one actually jumped a spot. It just basically flip-flopped with Mega Man 7. It was 5th before, it jumped up to 4th. I think this one moved up a little bit for me, because I wasn't that familiar with it. I don't know about Tim, but I know Ninja that has played it a lot. Even before this, probably more so now. So I'll let you guys break that one down.
Why don't you go ahead, Tim?
Okay, yeah. Because I know you got a lot to say about it. But no, it definitely it jumped up the rankings for me. I didn't remember it as fondly, but once I played it, I remember it a lot more fondly. And it's a very well designed game. It has a great Mega Man feel. The weapons are all pretty cool. And yeah, yield the floor.
Sure. I mean, this is my favorite. I haven't really made that a secret. Although, like, okay, so Mega Man 2 and 9 on any given day, I could say those are among like some of my favorite games of all time. Those 2 specific games. But I just say 9 is my favorite now because it's the one I play the most. It's the one I've just enjoyed playing repeatedly over the last few years, really. I started playing this game a lot when the Legacy Collection first came out for Switch. And that's when I really got into it. And then I picked it back up this year, and I've probably beaten the game 30 times this year. Maybe more, I don't know. Because the level design is so spot on. It has, I think, the best collection of weapons in the series. They're all useful, and there's also different ways that they can be used throughout the levels depending on, you know, how you want to play. If you want to play for speed, there's ways to use the weapons for that. If you want to play casually but play well, there's also safe ways of using different weapons and stuff like that. And also, one thing you didn't touch on, the soundtrack I think is like, it's up there with the best of the series.
Yeah.
So to me, I love this game, and I'm glad that you guys appreciate it a little more after this replay. So yeah, I don't know if you wanna.
Yeah, we can move on. So this one actually did not change at all from the pre-rankings. It's going to slide in that second tier, but third place overall, and that's Mega Man 4. Yeah, so it didn't change from the pre-rankings to the after. So in that third spot. I don't know. The weird thing about this one is that I can't think of any of the tracks that stand out to me off the top of my head. But I know there's got to be a lot of good ones. Or no, maybe is it the Wily or the Cossack?
Cossack 2, I think is the one that.
Yeah. But I mean, they introduced the Charge Shot, which is a huge addition to the series. It's a pretty long game, which is how many levels there are. Yeah, it's weird that I had this one ranked pretty highly, but I don't know, nothing's standing out other than like that addition of the Charge Shot. I guess I haven't played it enough. Like I've only really played it a few times.
Well, also this one has stuff like the balloon and the wire, so those are new additions. Although the balloon is basically like what, item 2 from Mega Man 2. The charge shot's a big deal. I think the robot masters are really cool. I mean, like you have Toadman and Skullman, and they're just super memorable.
Pharaoh or that Rain.
Yeah, Pharaoh Man. Like you said too, though, to me, Mega Man 3 did like that second set of 4 levels, but they're kind of half-baked in that the Doc Robot stages are reusing assets from previous levels. This is really like having like all the Mega Man games that we played over the last month, they're all really short, right? Like 10, 11, 9, you basically get 4 Wily levels, if that, and then you're done. Like Mega Man 4 was crazy because like there really is like, 8 levels after you beat the 8 Robot Masters, and they're all fully fleshed out and everything. So I've always enjoyed Mega Man 4 a lot, and I mean, it probably rated about the same for me after replaying them.
Anything, Tim?
Yeah, it just, I think the charge shot was a super important rejuvenation to the formula for this game, because you had already had the 3 games, and the only real addition in the first 3 games was the slide and rush, but that was just taking place of other items that had already been there. But you added the charge shot, it added a whole other dimension to the game, because now you had, even when you didn't have special weapons, you had something special that was more powerful than a normal couple of shots. And it changed the way boss fights worked because of iframes and everything like that. And I enjoyed the game. I enjoyed the music in it. I enjoyed the boss designs. Like Skullman is one of my favorites for whatever god awful reason, but he's one of my favorites. He's just a skeleton. And and having it's a very meaty game where you have those initial 8 stages, like Jess was saying, and then you had, or like Ikari was saying, and then you have the next 8 stages of Cossack and Wily. Spoiler alert. Yeah, that's about all I got to say about it.
All right. So we're gonna skip the second one because if you do the second one now, and that obviously ruins the surprise of what got first. So we're gonna go straight to the one that slotted in the top spot. And again, no change from the beginning. And that's gonna be Mega Man 2, which this was my number 1 beforehand. It was my number 1 afterwards. I'm the only one that I guess held it or kept it number 1. Oh, no, 10 years. Yeah. So I'm the only one that had it 1 both times, before and after. And this is my favorite. It always has been. It's the one that I've played the most. I think it has one of the best video game soundtracks of all time. It's probably in like my top 3 or 5 for like video game soundtracks. It's just so playable and like replayable. It's obviously easier than most Mega Man games, but I think that's part of what I like about it. Like You can just kind of fly through it and just have fun instead of getting frustrated, which obviously, struggling and overcoming a challenge can be fun as well. But I just like the way this one plays, and the music is so good. And again, I think it's that nostalgia tie where this is one of the first ones that I played and beat. Probably is the first one I beat, and part of that's probably because it's easy. But I don't know. To me, one of my favorite games ever. Favorite soundtracks. A lot more I could say, but I will let the others speak.
I think the only thing that I would add to that is I think it's also one of the best video game sequels of all time. Like, if we look at our list, we have Mega Man 1 dead last, and we have this one first, so the improvements that it makes from every aspect, the fact that there's 8 Robot Masters, the fact that the soundtrack is a huge improvement, even though like this game doesn't give you the slide and doesn't give you the charge shot, it just plays so much better than the first game. The feel is good. In the first game, like, Mega Man just sinks like a stone when you fall off a platform. Like, that doesn't happen in this game. The addition of the items, item 1, 2, and 3, that's a big deal. And also, just like you said, it's fun because it's kind of broken. Like, Metal Blade is the most broken weapon, but it's also like the most fun to use. It makes the game just like really easy to play through, so it's the easiest game in the series, and I don't think that's why we have it ranked number 1 overall. But that definitely is an aspect of it for me. It's just fun to play. So I have this as my number 2, but it's kind of more of like Mega Man 9 1A, this one 1B. They're equal in my mind. This was my like nostalgic favorite, and it's still up there as one of my favorite games of all time.
It's definitely just a huge step forward from what Mega Man was. Like, the music is a lot better, the gameplay is a lot better. Like, Mega Man doesn't slide around so much anymore. The way the game is designed is just so much. It's a much better designed game than Mega Man was.
Thank God for E-Tanks, right?
Yeah, right?
This game introduces E-Tanks.
Which is one of my favorite items in the Mega Man games. But just, it's such a step up from the first one. I think it cemented the way for the franchise to become what it became. Because if you don't, I don't know. I don't know that there would be a franchise without Mega Man 2. Like, if this one hadn't come along and been as good as it was, I don't know that the franchise would exist.
I think it's the best-selling game in the series to this day as well.
Yeah.
The only reason it's like in my mind, it's like you kind of don't like picking it as the best is because like it's kind of universally agreed upon by most video game fans that this is the best.
Yeah.
Although there is the great debate, which kind of segues into the next one on our list here, which is our number 2 overall game, of course.
Yeah, Mega Man 3. It was second in the rankings beforehand. It stayed at number 2, and I guess I'll let Tim lead off because he is the one that has this as his number 1, and I think it was before and after, right? Just like me with 2.
Yeah. It's such a well-designed game. It gives you everything you'd want in a sequel. It gives you new mobility options with the slide, with Rush Jet. Even to a lesser extent, Rush Marine. You have something to move around in the water with now. And like, it's just added on to Mega Man 2. It may not be quite as well designed as Mega Man 2 was. And the game itself is a little broken, but it's still it's the first one I played and it's the first one I beat, and I love it a lot.
Yeah, I think like you were saying, Mega Man 2 is probably the first one that you played and beat. 3, and obviously those ones are your individual favorites. 3 I have, as my 3rd favorite, right behind 9 and 2. It's one that I've played. I actually, this kind of like 9, when the Legacy Collection first came out on Nintendo 3DS, I played this game once before going to sleep for like a month, like straight. Like I'd do a run every night, laying in bed for like a month straight. So I got really familiar with Mega Man 3, which was a game that like I played on the NES a few times and that was it. And that's when I came to really appreciate it. Like you said, it's not as polished as number 2.
Yeah.
But that's because like the development for this game is like notoriously really weird and really rushed. But they still managed to cram so much content in. Even though I was saying like the Doc Robot stages are kind of like half-baked, they're still there. There's still 4 extra levels that you didn't get in the previous games, which is really cool from just a gameplay length standpoint. It makes it feel a little more epic. And to me, like I said, it's my 3rd overall favorite, which is, I mean, this is a list of really, really good games. Introducing Rush is a big deal, and like you said, the slide, it gives you so much more mobility options as a player. It also introduces like Proto Man, right?
Yep.
So that's a big deal from like if you're into the
Lore
Mega Man
standpoint.
lore, which I don't think any of us really are, but you know, he's a fan favorite character. So yeah, I really love Mega Man 3 too. So
Did either you talked in the soundtrack?
no, I
Yeah,
don't
'cause I
think
feel like it's got a really good soundtrack too. And I don't know, just the Mega Man 3 intro theme alone like almost
Oh yeah.
notches it up on this list. And I think, I don't know, Kirk is in the chat, and the 3 of us, like that MagFest experience with the advantage playing that song, it's like it almost factors into my ranking of this game. Like, it's part of it somehow. But a really good soundtrack overall. I think some of the bosses are really cool too. I mean, obviously Snake Man is kind of a fan favorite.
Yeah.
Yeah, the slide is a big addition, and I think this was my number 2 before and after, I believe. So I'm pretty high on this one, obviously. That's the tier list there. So
yeah.
our opinions.
I feel good about it too. I know it's weird because like if I look at the Mega Man subreddit, like it just the opinions out there. The great thing about this series is, some people rank them totally different than this. I noticed that on the subreddit, people really tend to hate the popular games. Like 2, 3, and 9, they're all like, these games are garbage. Mega Man 11 is the best entry in the series. Like that is kind of like the common opinion. Exactly. It's more of a contrarian thing, which like I kind of can be contrarian, but like I need to acknowledge like 2 and 3 are some of the best NES games. So it's just there's nothing wrong with that. I love seeing 4 and 9 get some love on this list too. So I'm pretty happy with that, the way it turned out. My only quibble, of course, is that I think 10 is really, really good. But, you know, it's also one that maybe you guys just haven't played as much, and I think you would like it a little bit more if you did. So
Yeah, I only have one complaint about 2. Like the only complaint I have about 2 is that one is Wily Boss 2.
okay, yeah.
Where if you don't get it right, you have to redo the whole friggin' level.
Yeah, because that one, obviously there's no way to refill your weapon energy outside of game overing.
Yeah.
So that is definitely kind of a tricky thing, but once you know it, it's like you know it.
Yeah.
So your first playthrough, you're probably gonna mess that up a few times. But yeah, I mean, and Kirk, I think you should play more of 4. It's a really, really fun game. The charge shot is, like Tim was saying, maybe you use the Robot Master weapons a little less. That's the only downside of the charge shot, is I feel like some games that's my biggest issue with 5, is I feel like you don't really need to use the weapons, especially during the regular levels, because your charge shot is so powerful. But yeah, 4 is really, really good too. I'd recommend playing it, especially if you are a fan of the classic Mega Man series.
Yeah, and feel free to check out that link that I posted there. That'll take you to a document that breaks down all of our individual rankings, both before and after, as well as the combined rankings before and after. So I don't know why you would be, but maybe you're interested in seeing that. So feel free to check that out. It's up there, and this has been our rankings of the Mega Man Classic series.
Yeah.
I think I'll cut this as a highlight, so it'll remain on the Twitch page.
Cool.
So if anyone ever wants to go back and watch this, maybe in 15 years when we're like 50 years old or whatever, we'll do it again. See how it's changed.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
That would be fun.
Then we'll have to add Mega Man 12 and 13 to the list.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
Well,
Well, you were wanting to leave soon, right?
yeah, pretty much. I feel good.
Yeah.
Feel good about.
We didn't
Calling
give the fans a whole lot of network transmission, but
we gave them a good hour 20.
They got
we
plenty.
beat it up.
We almost
Almost
beat 2.
beat. Might try to beat Guts, man.
What should we do next week?
We'll figure it out off the air.
Just I was wondering if anyone had any classic Mega Man suggestions in the chat.
Speak now or don't. I don't know.
Speak now or don't. There's really only 2 options. There are ROM hacks.
We can play that one you were showing.
We might get shut down. We might get shut down if we play that one.
We'll figure something out.
Cause like I don't know if I'm like the thing I like about Mega Man. I mean, we did a tier list. There's not many other series of video games that we would be able to do this with. I don't think, cause like they're just all consistently good, and they all are very similar in the way that they play and the setup. It's like, here's the 8 guys, and
Yeah.
like even if we were to say like, let's play Castlevania, it's like you get to Castlevania 2 and you're like, well, this is a different game, this is completely different.
Here's
So
my thoughts on that suggestion.
Oh man, we should do Final
Just
Fantasy
from a
series.
time perspective. I'm not a big RPG guy anyways, but more so from a time perspective.
First game takes us 5 weeks at least.
Yeah, well, that's part of what makes these games so good for this type of stream. It's like one
basically commit to one
game a
night.
week.
Yeah.
Which is great. And that's like a lot of it was like, not a lot of practice for all these games. Like if we were doing other series, something like Castlevania, it's like, okay, well, we might actually have to
Yeah,
practice
well,
that for
because
the
we're
games.
all familiar with this.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, Mega Man X could always be an option in the future as well.
We could just do the first 4.
Right. Just do the first 4 and then say the
Yeah.
other ones don't exist.
Which actually, before we sign off, quick. Yeah, so plans for the rest of the week, as always. Shoot. There we go. Mondays might not be Mega Man next Monday. We'll figure that out. Keep you posted. Check out the Twitter. Resident Evil 0 back at it on Wednesday, and DK64. That's happening on Fridays. So hope to see you back out. I think we're gonna call it for now. Sorry, we're gonna do a whole lot of this game, but I don't hate this game. Like, I feel like I liked it more now than I thought I did.
It helps to understand how it plays.
Yeah.
Like I never put in this amount of time to it. Like I said, I never beat a boss in the network transmission.
Yeah.
So
I might mess around with it a little more
Yeah.
during the week. See
you should. It seemed pretty cool.
that Gutsman seems kind of tough.
Yeah.
But thanks for coming out. We'll catch you guys next time. I'll throw up a clip of that whole tier list ranking. Took a little longer than I thought it would, but we took our time.
You get 3 dorks that are rambling about Mega Man games, basically saying the same comments for every game. Well, this game is
What do you
it's
think?
fun.
But all right, we'll catch you guys next time. Thanks for stopping by, Nivik, Kirk, as well. Have a good rest of the night. Yeah. Every podcast ever, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, we'll see you guys later. Have a good night.